And I have neglected my meaning of x1 and x2 from my original problem, my bad. But I should, x3, there, ha ha ha. y3, okay. Just to be careful not to, okay, now I have not stepped on the toes of what I already had up there, but my point to you is that those are the arbitrary parametric equations of a line. Now, it could be vertical. Right? There's no partiality here between x and y. Over there, I'm only going to get functions as my solution to the Lagrange problem. But this, so writing down an action principle, which is the integral of some Lagrangian, all right, then you prove that the maximum of this action has to be satisfied, it implies that the solution to that has to satisfy the so-called Euler-Lagrange equations. So then, essentially, you look at a particular partial differential equation that arises from the Lagrangian, and if you can solve that, then you can solve the extremal problem. All of the interesting equations of classical mathematical physics can be written in terms of an action principle. This is the real way to do Newtonian mechanics. Like, the Lagrangian is actually ends up from a physical perspective, it ends up being the kinetic energy minus the potential energy. And you can basically write down what are the analog of Newton's laws in a curved space in a natural way. Or if you want to like write down Newton's equations on a bowl, like force your solution to be on a bowl, there's a natural way to do it. You never actually have to find what the force the bowl would put on the thing rolling on a bowl. Although once you do it, you can figure out what that force would be. It's pretty easy. But anyway, that's what we'll look at tomorrow, is like what's variational calculus and how this is derived. I'll derive the Lagrange equations and try to show you like the most famous physical examples. We won't belabor this too long because that's not, I don't think that's your particular interest, but I try to show everybody who takes this course like at least enough of it to make you dangerous. Now, there is a whole course on variational calculus in like graduate school where you'll do these things carefully, so. Oh man, I just went this is gonna be like a 2-minute video. That's a bummer. Oh well.